Oh my gosh, friends. Hi, how are you? It's been a minute. My desk isn't even ready. See me? I'm still like clearing off and getting ready because A, I'm late to the show. B, I uh, wanted to make sure I had the cameras ready. And C, I was visiting my mom and traffic on the highway was bonkers. So, hi, it's Jan. It is Wednesday, the 3rd of September. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's Wednesday, the 3rd of September. We're here. We're going to create some Pantone postcards. Um, yeah, we're back, guys. We're back. Um, I am switching up my schedule. My calendar is a little different. Look at, I'm working on um things for Halloween for the nieces and nephews and all the babies and everything with Unity. I want to get this stuff out of the way. I need to get this glass mat out of the way because ugh, there's too much of a glare. Hi guys. I need to get my keyboard out of the way. When you get here, say hi. Let me know you're here. Let me know that my comments will be working. Today is Pantone Postcard Day. Yahoo! We're back. Yeah, honestly, it's been a minute. I just want to make sure that everything is going to work. Comments. Oops, here. Yes, default. Yes, yes, all that's going to work. Good. There. Okay. So, hi. What are we doing today? Yes, we are going to create with our Pantone postcards. Let's get the lights set since, everything has been wonky donk since. What's going on? Okay. Everything's been wonky and crazy since I was on vacation all the entire month of August. But here we are. We're back. And the word that we are creating with is harvest. So, sorry, allergies. Yahoo! I'm going to take desert sand and I'm going to create my Pantone postcard with desert sand. Got my new box ordered because I am running low. And the word is harvest. So what am I going to do? I think I'm going to use some rub-ons. I'm going to use some rub-ons. I might use some paper. I don't know. I didn't know the word until I just got in here, you guys. I didn't do it. But what can we do in 1/2 hour? That's always our plan. It's 1/2 hour. And now that I wrecked that packaging, here we go. So I need to grab a little drink because I don't want to cough through this. And I'm also going to just get a little inspired, and there's a nice breeze outside. I'm taking that, and I'm also taking a candle. Come on. There we go. We'll have the candle going too, because why not? How is everybody? And I hope that when you get the chance to watch this back, you will let me know what you're doing, what your art looks like. You'll share it. Because I know I had everybody psyched and ready to go for 3:30, and I changed plans. All right. Sorry. I am sorry about that. But my mama just got out the hospital, so I needed to go see her. Precedence, right? Family. Family matters. So here we are. I am going to tape down because even my rub-ons, I don't want them to get anywhere on that that they shouldn't be. So I'm getting my rub. Oh, you guys, I also ordered some autumn-inspired Wrong Grong pet tapes. So we're going to be playing with those later in the month. I guess I can take my recipes in the house because I don't need them out here. Okay, autumn inspiration. Autumn inspiration. I'll take my words over here. And since I'm sitting or standing, this stuff can come over here. Alright, I want some fun backgrounds. And that's why I pulled this out. Hi, Chris. How are you? Show my family next week. Oh, are you? That will be so fun. What are you doing? You're going to be next door. What are you doing? Are you going, hey, are you going to the class reunion, by the way? I'm curious. I don't know that I am because of my work schedule. Okay, so I'm adding some rub-ons just because I want some fun textures in the background. Are you going to your family's place over in Wapaka? Is that what you're doing? How are things? I haven't talked to you in a coon's age, Chris. Okay, so this rub-on. Just some fun textury goodness back there. And I know I'm probably talking to myself a lot right now, but I don't even mind that. I've done a lot of talking today at work, so why not just keep talking, right? I must have taken a lot of the textures out of this pack because these rub-ons were, you're going to see your, oh, going to Sister Bay, fantastic. I know you always have so much fun up in Door County. This had so many great textures. I might have to get another pack of this. Maybe I don't want to do too much, I think, with this because busy working at Plexus. How is that going? I hope you love it there, because I know, you know, the thing with Amazon didn't work so well for you. All right, I think that paper and I want to use some flowers too. Ooh, there's some autumn harvesty inspiration. Yeah, I want to go to the class reunion. I just am not sure that I'm going to be able to because of my work schedule. This kind of looks wheat-ish. Ooh, things are happening behind the cabin. Behind the cottage. Does harvest always have to be about like harvesting? Coming up 2 years there in October. Oh my gosh, Chris. Seriously. That was fast. Has it been that? How can that be that long? That's craziness. Wow. Wow. You can't see me. My mouth is hanging open. That's been fast. Harvest. 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 Harvest for me is like autumn things, right? Autumn things. Or seasonal things. And for me, seasonal things is like, pine cones and wheat and, you know, this is like See that? Like, those are like pine boughs, and is that how you say that? Boughs? I think we've talked about that word before. Like these things, like cinnamony, harvest time. It's that time of, like, a time of year for me. What's your schedule there, Chris? I just drove by Plexus, actually. Did I drive? Oh, the old Plexus building I must have driven by, because they used to be on 41. Or are they still? I can't remember. You know, like these things. I just feel like these are, you know, some people might take harvest to mean plows and corn and things like that, but I'm taking it to a different, like, it's a more of a season than it is a I don't know, more of a season than it is a verb. Gosh, I'm sorry. Holy smokes. Sorry, Todd. Let's see if I can get this off here now. There. Right along that tape line, and if you do it carefully, you won't cut through. 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Schultz Drive. Oh. Not sure where Schultz Drive is in Neenah. And there are some people, remember that song, Where the Hell is Neenah? Oh, good times, good times. Well, let's see. I have such pretty ladies, you guys. Oh, these girls that I got. Where did I put them? I wonder if I have any fall ladies. Look at these pretty girls I have. I want to put them. Oh, that candle's going to go out. I'll move it up here. I wonder if I have any fall girls that I can put on here. Oh, look at her. Like, she's a fun fall girl, don't you think? See, and I'm taking fall to mean harvest time. Like, not necessarily, again, not a verb, but more of a season. Isn't she cute? Look at her. These are all happy autumn type girls. Not her. Maybe her in the hat. Okay, one of those is going to stay out. These are more spring. Summertime. Oh, they're pretty. These are so pretty. Summer. Oh, I thought there was more in there. Okay, so I think I am going to use one of these. I think this is going to be the, oh my goodness, careful, because I'll rip a paw right off of this girl. There. There. All right, we're going to take her down here. Oh, she's cute. And I'm going to take here. there's that. Now, see, I think, I don't even know how I want to describe, like, harvest is, like, for me, it's the season of autumn, not the act of harvesting your crops. Does that make sense? Ooh, that's a pretty one. These tapes are so gorgeous. Hi, Laura Lee. I've missed you so much. How are you? Okay, did you see that the prompt is harvest? So what I'm doing is more of autumn harvest time than autumn harvest your crops. So I don't know what you want to do, but I'm really excited to see everybody's take on harvest, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I went down to visit my mom today because she had surgery a couple weeks ago, and she had her bandaging and stuff removed today, and I wanted to see her and make sure she was doing all right. And then I got stuck in traffic. You're watching right now. I have to do it later. Okay. Did you ever get those extras that I sent you? I want to make sure you got those, because I don't know, and I hope you didn't get stuck with postage, because I think those I took directly to the post office and made sure there was enough. So I hope you got them. But, you know, we never did get back together here online to make sure that, you know, we had a get together. Hi, Liz. How are you? Gosh, I miss you guys. Liz, I hope your mama's doing okay. When I had this half day of work, I felt compelled, especially, you know, with us having just chatted a bit about your mom, I felt compelled to go see my mama after her surgery. So I hope you guys, jumping in late. Yeah, I know, I'm jumping on late. So this, you know, these things never do take long. The goal is to always do like a half hour or something with these, and I came on at 4 instead of 3:30 my time. And my idea here, right, is harvest as a season, not harvest as an action. So I'm kind of looking for fall inspired decor, if you will, using that term quite loosely as well. But you know, like these things with cinnamon sticks. Had a visit from your brother and sister. Oh, that's wonderful. I visited with your mom's hanging in there. Yeah, my mom is so much better. She had issues with her parathyroid, and once they removed the hyperactive, right, the hyperactive parathyroid, she's just in such better spirits. She was a little tired when I got there. Like, look at, like, these cinnamon sticks and oranges. Don't those just remind you of autumn? And autumn for me is harvest, right? So that's what I'm looking at. But yes, my mom is doing, thank you, so much better. She was tired when I got there, but that she and my stepdad had done a bunch of running around. They went and got a new washer and dryer, and because, bless them, their washer went out, their washing machine went out, so my stepdad has been taking things to the laundromat and having them do the wash for them, and then going and picking it up. So they've been having quite a time, I'll tell you. It's been a bit much. So I'm just trying, I know this isn't, yeah, that is a fall thrower. Here, maybe I'll put this one up there too. I'm glad your mom's hanging in there. I've been keeping you guys in my thoughts and prayers. Just trying to make this little cutie who looks like she's all dressed up and decked out for autumn. These stickers are so pretty that I found. Ron Grong had a autumn sale, a Labor Day sale. So I got some more fun of these pet tapes coming. I'm sure Todd's going to be thrilled with all the Labor Day sale shopping that I did. Books included. Yahoo! Because my to be read list couldn't be any longer. Oh yes it could. I just proved him wrong. I wish I had some more. Well, I'll put my words up there. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in here. But I don't know if you guys were on and saw these. Look at how pretty these are. Look at these pretty girls. Cataract surgery healing well. Good. Real colors? Yeah, real colors. Yeah. So these little ladies, look at how pretty these stickers are, honestly. So pretty. The detail in these little ladies, they're so gorgeous. Look at how pretty. They work really well in my journals, and they work really well on these Pantone postcards. They're a much better size than those other tiny ones, because, and now look at this girl. Isn't she so cute? I think she's adorbs. So now I'm just gonna find some words. Oh, you guys, my allergies. Hiya! Alright, let's find the words. These have to be... Oh, there we go. These are cute. These are super cute. I like Life as a Journey, but I don't think that I'll be able to make that fit properly. And I think it'd be nice if I could find something with Harvest, but I'm not going to lose sleep over the fact that I can't use the word on there. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to turn this cute one down. And now my goal, right? Every time I finish a live, I am going to download it and upload it onto TikTok, or I mean, YouTube. So everything is going straight to YouTube. Just so you guys know. Struggling with the last two prompts from before. Come on now. Really? What were they? You guys, I did so much writing while I was on vacation, and it's kind of funny. Not funny haha, but kind of funny haha. I gave my journal to a couple of residents because they're always liking what I write when we do our readers and writers little club at the facility. And I gave a couple of the ladies my journal, and I said, go ahead and read it if you'd like to. And they read it, and one lady gave it back to me, and she had tears in her eyes, and she said, this is so beautiful, you ought to make it a book. And I said, oh yeah, like The Adventures of. She said, no, I'm serious. And then I gave it to my sister, and my sister said, you should illustrate this and you should turn it into a book. And when I was down at my mom's, I said, Mom, would you like to take a little read through my 15 days in Alaska? And she read the last page. She finished it, and she read the last page, and she gave it back to me, and she was just in tears. I said, "Why are you crying?" And she said, "Janwin, this is so beautiful. You belong in Alaska." I said, "You know what, Mom? I cried before we left because I didn't want to come home." So there was that. Brown. Oh, thank you. I would love to send you my pages so you could read them. I don't know what I would really do with it or how I would convert a journal into a book, but here's what I did. I had a craft journal. I don't even know where I got it, but I had a craft journal, and I just decorated the outside of it with some, I've got all the goodies to decorate the outside. So on the bottom I just put Alaska, right? And then every day I wrote. And some days were short, and some days I had a little bit more to say. And so the last bit that got my mom was when I was feeding the crows. And it just was here on the deck. On the deck, our crows and ravens came, as they always do, curious, bold, and beautiful in their dark feathers. Feeding them today felt different, though. It felt like a farewell, as if they knew we were leaving and came to take their last offerings. My friends came so close to accepting my hand, but alas, it was not to be. Watching them fly over the trees, off over the trees and the rooftops and into the wide sky, tugged at something deep inside me. It was, in truth, a simple day, walking, packing, feeding the birds, but underneath the simplicity was the ache of knowing it was the last time. Alaska has become a part of us. Leaving feels like leaving a piece of ourselves behind, a piece of our heart. So that had my mom crying. And I don't know how I would turn that into something. Oh, that's an idea. I could do that. But yeah, I already miss it. Like being at work and talking to people because they're still, oh, thanks, Liz. Thank you. Yeah. Just me, the birds, and a sense of stillness that lingered through the day. Sometimes that kind of quiet is all you need, right? There's just so much, about Alaska and so much about, like, my cottage. Like, when I'm out here and I feel like writing and I feel like creating, yeah, there's just something, right? There's just something. And Liz, you know, because you write. Maybe the writing that you do is just a little different, but there's still something. There's just something. Sigh. I don't know. Yeah. But there's people who still ask me about my trip, and it makes me all verklempt. I miss it. And when I was packing and I was weepy and I wanted to still be there, it made me emotional. So, we'll see. We'll see. We're still going back. We'll go back annually because, what's that saying? The mountains call. The mountains are calling and I must go. So, shall I go? Yeah. Shine. I know that the word is not shine. I know that the word is harvest. But maybe I'll put a little verbiage down there about autumn harvest. But this girl just looked like she's running through an autumn field or something. So there's a couple things that I have in mind coming up. right? Remember how we love to paint water and do those things with water? And we try to learn and grow our artsy wings, right? We love to do things, don't we? So I was trying to grow my artsy wings. And that's what I posted, even though it may not have been the best. I was trying to paint skies and clouds, and you know, the water back here might not have turned out the best, but the clouds sure did look good, didn't they? And I did it with my fingers, because when you make clouds, why not try and use your fingers? And then I just used a chip brush to kind of brush that. So don't you think that maybe in October, when we're yearning for those big billowy cumulonimbus clouds, we should paint that on a get together on a Monday night now? Don't you think that'd be fun? Before we watch Monday Night Football? I think we should do that. And maybe in October, don't you think it would be fun if we all got ready for Halloween? This is just some really funky translucent texture paste that I made some ghosties with. I was doing some fun stuff, guys. Just, you know, because I got back out here and had some time to just create. And I thought it was fun. So, my little lady running through her harvest field. I'm just going to cut these little pine cones. Maybe not with that scissor. Uh-oh. There. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this candle out of the way because it's dead. Smoke it. Oh, let's see. Can I do this? Not with this one, I can't. Too small. I don't want to wreck my new pens because those are going to be used for watercoloring and lettering on the same page. Where's a good one? Why are you all so big? And these are so 1 point. Okay. 1. Oh, is this a 5? What are you? Oh, you're a 5. Okay. Harvest is more than pulling from a field. Harvest is more than pulling from a field. It's running through it before you gather. Whatever. Sure it is, Jan. There's my card. Boop. All right, I'll take my picture, you take yours, and then we'll post it, and then we'll see what everybody does with it. Okay, I'm not going to move farther away. You move farther away. There's mine. All right, I'll post mine. Thanks, Liz. Everybody post them if you get it done. And I'll put the date on it too. That's just a goofy little saying, huh? Not so much for the lettering. Gotta get back at it, Janwin. You've got to get back at it. 9/3/2025. Harvest. All right, you guys. Now, Monday is autumn backgrounds. Yes, you did. Yeah, wahoo! So autumn backgrounds. Next week is amber. You might want to start thinking about that. Guys, I do this randomly. I don't know what they are either. I just pull it and then there we go. But next week is autumn backgrounds. Autumn backgrounds. So have some supplies ready. Maybe have some watercolor paper and some alcohol receptive paper. Because who knows? We might do all kinds of things. There it is. And here this is. I'm going to think about what to do with that. All right, here we go. Have a super rest of your week. I'm on my 6-day stretch, so I doubt highly that I'm going to do a whole lot out here now because I'm going to be exhaustipated. Yeah, this I'm going to pour some water into now. Put it in this garbage. So yeah, I'll be on a few days of work, and we're going to be doing some creating at work. So have a great rest of your week. I'll see you in the Trove, and then I'll see you on Monday, where we're going to do some pretty fun stuff because it's been a while and we need to. Love you guys. Have a great evening, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.